Hello everybody and welcome back to another Path of Exile 2 video. Today we are going to be getting into their new video, only 2 minutes and 12 seconds long. They are really feeding us during the stall season with a lot of trailers and whatnot to react to. And since it's really the only thing to talk about right now, other than like if you're a build maker, you're probably, in your crunch time to make builds now that the passive tree is out and like all the patch notes are out. But yeah, it says user experience improvements in Return of the Ancients. Let's see what they have to say about it. It's pretty cool. Very excited.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Rogers, Game Director on Path of Exile 2. We've added a ton of new quality of life features in Return of the Ancients. Here's a couple you'll find useful in the endgame. The Atlas now has a search box that updates live as you type.
If
you have a specific map you'd like...
Oh my god. It's even better than I thought. Like, look at how dark the entire map gets, except for the circled maps.
To run, just key in the name of it and you'll be able to locate it instantly.
This is also really good because obviously certain maps have certain bosses and certain bosses drop certain emotions now. Like that you can't get from other bosses. It's only drops out of specific ones or maybe specific biomes. So this is going to be a very, very, very important function.
Hitting enter will move you from map to map, allowing you to easily move between them. This works on more than just map names. You can find biomes, powerful bosses, or even specific mods. Really anything about a map you can think of. And this can come...
What? Wait. Oh, this is one of the new modifiers they're adding to maps. They added like a ton of new modifiers to maps now. Wow. Headhunters, when a player kills a rare monster, they will gain one of its modifiers for 20 seconds. That's kind of crazy. I think it's cool that we have modifiers that like more so help the player rather than... They're just like buffs to the player to help them blast the map down faster. Whereas like, I feel like before, all of the modifiers are like, there is a boss here. There is a bigger boss here. There is a abyss here. Like, a map mechanic here. It kind of just describes what's already on the map. But this is like a modifier that like affects the player. Just basically giving them a buff for free.
Handy if you get specific tablets that you want to use with specific mechanics. So for example, if you get a tablet that adds extra essence encounters, you might want to run it with a map that boosts essences. By typing essence in the search box, you can find maps that will affect them. Like this map, which causes essence packs to have 2 rares in them.
Damn, that's another one. Essence pack in area contains an additional rare monster. Cool. And then you run the map with a map has an additional essence tablet. Very nice.
Now that we have trade market search built into the game client, we've also...
Okay, yeah, no, I mean, just final point on the map atlas. I mean, I think it's so amazing what they're doing. And the fact that they're adding all these cool... They added like 40 new modifiers that can appear on your maps. And if you like just look out at the map atlas, it doesn't look too like... They added 40 new modifiers. I believe that's the amount, but it doesn't look too crowded. Like not every map has one of those unique modifiers. Like there's this one. And then over here, there's this one. We can kind of see there's a symbol of something that we haven't seen before in the game yet. And then the rest are just normal maps. So like they can be kind of rare, but they are just really badass additions to the map or something that boosts the player in some way or boost the rewards. It's really cool.
Now that we have trade market search built into the game client, we've also added the ability to price check items you find more easily.
This is also very nice.
Shift-Alt clicking an item will
I use a price
search
checker,
for it on the trade market,
really awesome.
showing you the current prices.
Cool.
For rare items, it's handy to exclude some mods, so we've added the ability to enable and disable each modifier individually, letting you see exactly how each one affects the item's price.
That is really nice.
And that's not all. The Fragment Stash...
Ooh, I've been wanting to see this. The Fragment Stash tab. Now, I did literally download Path of Exile 1 just to see if I had one, and I do, which is super nice.
Tab is finally coming to Path of Exile 2. And with it...
Oh, damn, those keys look good. I assume that's what the boss keys look like, right? That first one is the head of, like, the Delirium boss. The second one is the Rite of the Nameless, the horned crown or whatever it is called. And then the other one must be whatever the hell it is.
Comes some serious
And the other one is right here's the finger of Kulamak or whatever the hell it is to get into that pinnacle. Very, very cool. Oh, I think this third one, look, it kind of looks like wooden, like a boat, maybe? Like a wrecked boat? Maybe that's how you get to the expedition one? I have no idea.
Tabception. This tab is a dedicated storage for various boss fragments. There's also a tab for all your precursor tablets, with each tablet type receiving 6 tabs of storage. Finally, there's storage for your Jin barriers and inscribed ultimatums.
Oh,
both
I
of
had
which
so
also get
many
6
of
tabs
these,
each.
by the way.
Speaking
Mega crowding my inventory, my tab. Like, I had a quad tab, and I am just like putting all of these things in there, like the breach splinters. I have multiple stacks of breach splinters. I have like tons of bone fragments and tons of, these inscribed ultimatums and Jinbarias and literally just map tablets, everything.
which also gets 6 tabs each.
It was kind of frustrating.
Speaking of changes to stash tabs,
In true druidic prowess. Okay, we saw
with the
that.
Runes of Alder League, there's a ton
Spears 25% chance to get a friendly charge. To gain a frenzy charge. To gain an additional frenzy charge.
more runes that have been added to the game.
Bows 50 surpassing chance to fire an additional arrow. Nice, nice. Oh, that's going to be very valuable.
In order to fit them, we've modified the Socketable stash tab. There are now 5 substashes for runes, Kalguran runes,
Oh my god, I called it! Runes and Kalguran runes. And then this one's going to be soul cores, talismans, and idols. Right?
soul cores, idols,
Oh, idols.
and ancient augments,
Ancient augments. Yeah. Okay.
giving you much more space for all those runes. All these features and much more are available in Return of the Ancients.
Very nice. Oh wait, what am I even saying, man? Aren't talismans the druid weapon? Okay, yeah. All of these look really, really cool. These new QoL. I think QoL is the best changes that can be made in games. I feel like some people have like a different opinion, like quality of life isn't content. It's just the improvement of systems that should have just been good to begin with, which is partially true, partially not. Like, yes, I would agree that it's not content, but it is still exciting and should be celebrated. Some people just think like, I feel like a lot of people have a very negative viewpoint, like, oh, the campaign should have been good from the start, whenever they're saying like, oh, we're going to make a lot of campaign improvements. Oh, they should have just made it good. Like, man, especially because we're in a, early access, like we're their guinea pigs here. Like we're the ones testing the game. Yeah, overall, I mean, these are my favorite kind of changes coming to the game. Like this stuff here, all the campaign changes, super, super nice. I'm so excited. And also, just as a final thing, I am also very happy that, because I've seen that these if once you find all these like rune shape combinations and inscriptions and things like that, and you use a really like high tier one that can make just about anything, there's shit tons of them on. Very happy to see that whenever you hover over it, it shows exactly what it is and tells you what it does. Very, very nice. Super excited about that. Anyway, that's going to be the whole video. Most of the people who don't watch my video, or most of the people who do watch my videos, do not subscribe. Even if they like it, I'll often get a lot more likes and a lot more views than subs. So if you're hearing this and you're not subscribed and you want to see more, I'm going to be making a shit ton of content for, till the end of time about Path of Exile 2. So especially with that league coming up, I'm going to be streaming every day when it launches. Super excited. I already do stream every day, but I don't stream Path of Exile 2. Right now, I'm kind of streaming just games that I'm having fun with while I'm stalling. But please subscribe. Please like. Comment down below what your favorite quality of life edition is. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace.